Hi Stampers, this is Nancy Novak. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I've been thinking about making a summer card, and yesterday we were at a 4th of July party, and last night the kids started catching fireflies, and voila, that's my inspiration. So let's get stamping. I'm using Stampin' Up's Jar of Love stamp set, and let's get started here. You need a piece of Whisper White cardstock for your card base, and that's cut to 8.5 by 5.5 and scored at 4 1/4. I have a piece of Tip Top Taupe that's 5 1/4 by 4 inches, and a piece of mint macaron that's 5 inches by 3 3/4 inches. The mint macaron I put in the embossing folder. It's the new one. It's called Seaside, and all you need to do is put it in the embossing folder with the stripes going vertically, and I already have that done. I ran it through the Big Shot, so this is what it's going to look like. And if you would like to see me actually run this through the Big Shot, just leave me a comment and I will be sure to include that on my next video. I love to hear from you, so let me know what you think. So the next thing we have is a scrap piece of paper that we're going to do our stamping on, and I am using the basic gray for the jar. So we're just going to stamp all these on the little scrap piece of paper, and we're going to stamp the lid in Daffodil Delight. And I'm going to stamp the handle of the jar in Tip Top Taupe. And then the little fireflies, these guys are so cute, I love them. We're going to stamp those in the basic gray. And I only need 2 that I'm going to cut out, because the other ones we're going to stamp right on the jar. In fact, I'm going to do that right now. Isn't that cute? Oops. There you go. And then in the stamp set there's also a little round stamp, and I'm going to use that to light up the firefly. So there, that's all done. And then what we'll do is we'll take our magnetic platform and we'll put down the clear board, and we'll lay our piece of paper on there, and we can run these through the Big Shot all at once. The only thing we'll have to cut out twice is the firefly. So that's what you would do, like that, sandwich it in, and run it through the Big Shot. And I have that all done. So I'm going to bring in my pieces. There's our jar with the fireflies, and our lid, and our 2 little buddies, and the handle. And one more thing I want to stamp is the little saying right here. So I have a 1/2 inch piece of paper, and you can leave it long and cut it after. I think mine's about 2 1/4 inches. And I have the Oh Happy Day saying from my favorite stamp set, Thoughtful Banners. I love it. I think I've told you that probably before. It's just got a lot of great sayings on it. So I'm just going to stamp Oh Happy Day on a little piece of 1/2 inch paper. So we're all set. We can put our card together. So first thing I'm going to do is nail the mint macaron to the Tip Top Taupe. I'm being very light when I put this on so I don't smash my embossing. So that's done. And then the jar, I have dimensionals on the back. Whoops, I'm going to put that on. Put it in the center. Then our lid, I just nailed the lid on. And then the handle, I used little glue dots. Glue dots are great for little tiny stickums. So I just put a glue dot in each little space there. And the glue dot, if it's a little bit bigger, you can just smoosh it and get it down to the size you need. And you can even cut them in half, which I think I'm going to do for the top. Just take a piece of glue dot and put it on the top of the handle and stick it down. There we go, it's almost done. And these little guys, I put a dimensional on the back of them, but they don't need a full dimensional, so I just cut a piece of the dimensional, like right here at the bottom. It's almost like a half of a dimensional. Stick him on. It's almost done. So as I'm sure you know, I always use Stampin' Up! Products. I love Stampin' Up! Products just because the quality and they're so pretty and everything coordinates, and I just love it. So if you're interested in any Stampin' Up! Products, visit my website, www.stampandshout.com. I have all my contact information there. You can email me or call me and we can discuss orders or cards that I made. If you have any questions, you can always leave a comment. So I just snailed that with a little strip of tip-top taupe to give it a little bit of extra so you can see it on the card. And then that's it. We're going to adhere it to our card base and we'll be done. Also, this little saying, this little firefly and the Stamping Jar of Love set has "You light up my life," which would be really cute with this also. So there you go, 2 cards. This one's sky blue, this one's mint macaron. And if you like my video, please click subscribe and come back. I'm thinking about doing a confetti card with the Jar of Love. So I think you want to see that. If you do, come on back. Thank you. Bye-bye.